Gabrielle with the First Alert Storm Team with your Tropics update. Hurricane Beryl continuing to really wreck its way off to the west and northwest, very quickly trekking to the west and northwest, around 20 miles an hour. It has wind sustained of 120 miles an hour, which means it is a Category 3 hurricane, still veering away from the island of Cuba. Eventually, it's going to make its way into the Yucatan Peninsula of Mexico. It still has a pretty defined look to it with that eye and still that counterclockwise spin around the hurricane itself. We're going to be noticing the track of Beryl continuing to march its way to the west, eventually making landfall on the Yucatan Peninsula of Mexico, so pretty close to communities like Cancun, and likely striking Mexico as a Category 1 hurricane, likely in the early morning hours on Friday. Notice the track of it continuing to march up into the Gulf of Mexico, the southwestern tier of the Gulf, and the Gulf warm waters are going to give way to more strengthening. It is going to be a tropical storm as it makes landfall in Mexico over the course of Friday night, but notice as it gets closer to Texas, it's going to be likely to note it as a Category 1 hurricane again, getting close to Corpus Christi and Brownsville, Texas as well. It's continuing to march its way closer to the United States. So it will be in some higher terrain spots of Mexico. Notice right along the Texas border. So some weakening trends may be continuing, but just keep in mind, those of you that do reside in South Texas need to be on high alert for a lot of rainfall and some strong wind as we take a look at the course of the end of the weekend heading into about Monday of next week. This puts in perspective, if it does make landfall here in Mexico, what kind of storm surge their communities are going to be looking at. 3 to 4 feet of storm surge, wind around 74 to 95 miles an hour. And once Beryl possibly turns into a Category 2 hurricane making landfall, which could happen, it's going to be likely producing storm surge between 5 to 8 feet, which means that total power loss is going to be possible in a lot of homes and buildings. Noticeable roof and siding damage. We're going to be seeing some numerous downed trees as well. Once again, if Beryl does strike as a Category 2 hurricane at the Yucatan Peninsula of Mexico, heading into Friday morning of this